I'm Dennis Peacock with another edition of the Transforum. Today we're going to be talking about sustainability, political movement, or ultimate truth. What are we talking about when we're talking about sustainability? Well, we're talking about the ability of things to last. And there is a rapidly growing movement, not only globally, but certainly centered on university campuses all over the world, but in particular I want to talk about it here in the United States. It's calling itself the sustainability movement, and it is very heavily politically driven. Now, when we talk about sustainability, essentially we're talking about several things. Number one, natural resources. How do we keep or maintain or create cleaner air? How do we maintain adequate water supplies? You know, water is becoming a huge global issue. What about energy? Not just harnessing solar power, but fossil fuels, coal, technology of all sorts, those things that are driven by components from natural resources. Land is a natural resource. Parks, forests, which obviously help create clean air. Recreation. Those are some of the things that we talk about. And when we apply sustainability, that is, how long can we pollute the air? And how do we clean it? How about water? How about energy? How do we maintain for our future generations these natural resources? What about human resources? Capital, financial capital, the ability to create jobs, health. Tremendous amount of energy going into the healthcare issue, and a lot of smart people are dealing with sustainable health, preventative medicine, et cetera, et cetera. Freedom. Is freedom a sustainable resource? I think so. How do we preserve freedom in the midst of encroaching government in so many different areas of life? What about employment? Employment is certainly a major human resource. How do we make jobs sustainable? That is, how do we keep industries from dead-ending or becoming outmoded, depleted? Then we have a whole issue of unresolved issues, like how do we maintain a strong economic power base and deal with environmentalism at the same time? The so-called cap and trade legislation is right in the very center of that controversy. How much and how quickly can we afford environmental changes and environmental technological changes that will limit economic productivity? Cap and trade, that's just one of the issues. Is the earth heating up or is it cooling down? I've seen a lot of scientists arguing about that. That brings up the whole issue of depletion of resources versus technological change and transformation that makes depletion less and less of an issue. Now, some 650 college presidents, the academic community, is now jumped all over the sustainability movement, and it is becoming a powerful political correctness tools. The universities, the media, art, the whole question of poverty and economic redistribution of wealth, those are all issues that are touched by the sustainability movement. This is the Transforum, folks. Let's engage.